Well, welcome back to the faithful few who check out my channel periodically. I've got a couple interesting gadgets for you today. Unusual EDC items that people might not normally carry. I've got something for the backyard scientist, something for the pet lover, something for the techie guy, and something for the maybe even the surfer in you. So these are just some unusual items. I haven't shown them in a video before, but it might be something that people would be interested in pocket carrying for their various interests. I'm actually filming today in Sun Valley, Idaho. This is a beautiful part of the state, in the central part of the state. There's a view of out the window of the mountains there. Just in town for a quick trip. This weekend, actually, they're doing the trailing of the sheep up here, which is kind of a festival they do. If you're ever in this part of Idaho, you should check it out. They have a flock of sheep just march right through the town. Some other animals too. I think a few years ago when we were up here, they had a white buffalo, but they've got horses and mules, and they have these giant mining wagons that run right through the town, and they have a team of like 15 or so mules, maybe even more than that pull these giant mining wagons. I swear the wheels on them are 10 feet tall. They're just massive. So it's kind of cool to check out. So let's get into it. First item. This one I bought maybe I don't know, not quite a year ago. I played with it a little bit, but it's a 20-time LED UV microscope. It's kind of cool, and actually it works better than I thought. I bought this really cheap at a kind of an outdoor store in Utah called Smith & Edwards. That's another fun place to check out. It's a military surplus plus hardware plus outdoor store. It's pretty cool. They've got about everything there. And this wasn't very expensive. I think $5 or $6. This is what it looks like. It's got a little lens. It's got an adjustment to focus it. And then it has a LED light and a UV light. It's really cool actually for looking at like insects or small plants or things. And it has this nice little vinyl case that you can put it in and carry it in your pocket. So if you wanted to check out some small little critters or things, you could certainly do that. I don't think it's going to work very well with the camera here, and I don't have any plants or bugs or things for you to check out. But I thought I'd maybe just look at the pattern on this clipper lighter so you can see how it zooms up there. Pretty cool tool for maybe the backyard scientist or your little explorer. Maybe when you're out at the park with your kids and you want to give them something to do while you read a book or listen to music, they can go around, check out some rocks and stuff. Tool number 2. So let's see, what do we want to go? This is for the pet lover, since we're talking about being out in the parks. I picked this up at a grocery store the other day. I haven't even opened it. It's the Night Eyes Doohickey Pet Tool. It's a 4-in-1 multi-tool. It's got a little carabiner clip there, and it's a locking carabiner clip actually, so you won't lose it. It has a nail file, which is this thing right here for your dog. It has a burr comb, so when you get those stickers in your dog's fur, you can take that out. This right here in the middle is a tick remover. So if you've ever had a tick on your pet and you didn't want to wait till you got home and got some tools, you could do that. And what multi-tool isn't complete without a bottle opener? So it's got a bottle opener there as well. So kind of handy little tool. Again, I haven't really opened it yet or had a chance to use it, but we've got a little dog, and I thought, oh, there's the file on the back there. That's a nice file. So I thought this would be good. Maybe my wife throw it in her bag and carry it around. You don't see EDC pocket tools for pets, or at least I haven't seen very many of them. So I thought that was kind of a nice thing to have for the pet owner, that you could carry on your keychain or in your pocket. Now something for the techie guy. I've shown this in videos before, but I love this thing, and it's got some wear and tear on it. You can see because I've been carrying it around. It's an InCharge Charger. I think I got this from Amazon a year ago for about 20 bucks. It's magnetic closure, so it just closes like that. This thing has saved my bacon because it has the USB port, which can flip out into a USB-C. And same with the other side. It's got a USB-C on that side, which can change to an Apple Lightning charger. So you've got, you can connect USB-C to Apple, you can connect USB to Apple, you can connect USB-C to USB-C. So you've got lots of options there in a small, well-built, sturdy package. This has saved me a lot of times when I didn't want to bring my full charger. Having this little thing in my pocket, it doesn't weigh very much. It's nice to carry around. So then I just picked this up. I haven't had a chance to use it. It's a Chum's key quiver. And I was interested in it because it's very similar to these EDC key holders that I make out of paracord. So you've got your keys in there and you put them in there. And so that this looks similar to that. So the difference is it's made of rubber, and it's got a little multi-tool in it that looks like it has a Phillips, a flathead, and a couple different rulers there, as well as of course the ubiquitous cap lifter, bottle opener. So of course I didn't bring my knife to the table. What kind of a person am I? Good thing those weren't too strong. So what I'm gonna do to try this out is put my keys in there. It looks like they can only come out one direction, and I bet once you get them in there with that tight washers, it'll be a nice snug fit. It's not too big, and you've got this key ring that you can put on the top and hang on to it. I'm excited to try that out. That would be just a different option for key carrying. All right, I put the keys in the Chum's holder, and the one thing I don't like is it's a little flimsy with this rubber. I mean, I guess that makes it comfortable for being in your pocket, but I kept that little multi-tool in there, and it does make it a little bit easier to get your keys out. They're kind of stiff though. That might be because I put too many keys in there. I put their little multi-tool plus 4 keys and 2 washers. And their washers are kind of thick. I think I've got some Key Smart washers at home that I might trade them out for because they are a little thick, and that makes it tight with your keys. I think I could get 4 of those little Key Smart washers in there that would let it run a little smoother than this. But then you could go ahead and you could connect your charger to it and have it on your keys, your InCharge Charger with that magnetic. Or you could connect your pet tools to it. There you go. You're ready to go for the great outdoors. Last tool. So I got this last weekend. Haven't used it at all. It is the Vibody surf multi-tool. And I just happened to be in a store down in Utah, and they were having a big sale. That's where I posted that last video with the pocket knives. I picked this up. They're regularly 20 bucks on Amazon. At this store, at this discount store, it was $11.97, and it was 50% off that. So I got it for like 6 bucks compared to 20 bucks on Amazon. Thought it would be worth checking out. So it's, I don't know a lot about surfing because I'm not a surfer. I love the handful of times I've been to the ocean. It's a lot of fun, but I am not super knowledgeable about that. So from what I understand, it's got a surf brush and a surf comb and a surf brush for the wax on your brush. It looks like it also has several other tools here. It's got a Phillips head screwdriver and I'm having trouble getting it out here, a flathead screwdriver. Yeah, they don't make it very easy to get out. And a little Allen key screwdriver, which I believe is for adjusting the fins on your surfboard. So it's got several tools that surfers would find interesting. and the ubiquitous bottle opener right there in the middle. So kind of a cool little triangle shaped multi-tool that not too big, that you could carry around to even out the wax on your surfboard, to scrape it, to comb it. Get you that, looks like it's got a little file on the back of this one as well. So kind of a cool little tool. Thanks for checking out the video. All right, it's joke time. So there was this guy visiting the Holy Land with his wife, and while they were there, he passed away unexpectedly. And they were making arrangements for the funeral and everything. And the mortician was like, well, ma'am, you could either fly him back to the United States, and it will cost, you know, thousands of dollars to have him shipped over there and all the burial expense, or, you know, you could bury him here in the Holy Land and it would be much cheaper, you know, only maybe $600. And she's like, well, I think I'll ship him back to the United States. And the guy's like, are you sure? He could be buried in the Holy Land. And she says, you know, many years ago, there was a man buried here in the Holy Land, and he rose again in 3 days, and I just can't take that chance.